In this video, you're going to see how to set up PyAgents from scratch and connect various models, whether it's through login, through API, or even local models. So let's get started. First, go to this website and copy this code. And this code will only work if you have Node.js installed in your system. If you don't have Node.js installed, you can come to this website and download according to your system specifications. After copying that code, paste it in the command terminal. While it's downloading, let me tell you about myself. To be honest, I don't know much about AI and agents in general. I don't know how they work under the hood, but I'm so obsessed with AI, and I'm not interested in learning how AI works, but I am interested in the application of AI. Like how can I make products out of it? How can I build something out of it? Take OpenClaw for example. It was built on top of PyAgent. So OpenClaw is running PyAgents in the background. There are so much potential with this AI. Oh, it's downloaded. So back to the video. Once the download is finished, you can check it by typing PI. If you're downloading it for the first time, you won't be able to see this section because you need to connect a model to it. There are three ways to connect a model. First is through login, second is through by connecting API, third is by using local models. Let me first show you the easiest way to connect a model, that is through login. For that, you need to type /login. And you will be able to see the service providers which you can connect to. Here we have Anthropic, GitHub Copilot, Gemini CLI, Antigravity, and ChatGPT.
Here's a quick update. I don't recommend you using this method because Google is actively trying to ban accounts who are using this. Okay, so just be careful with that. I would recommend to use the other two methods.
Let me show you the second way to connect the models, that is through using API. This one is a bit lengthy compared to the login method. So first, I'll just give you the overview. First, we are going to get an API key. Second, we will set that API key as an environment variable. Third, we will be referencing that environmental variable. So I'll be using Google AI Studio. You can use whichever service provider you want. Okay, first let's create an API key. Just copy this key. Now open the environment variable and create a new environment variable. Keep that key here. What name you will give here will depend entirely upon from which service provider you took the API key. Since I'm using Gemini API key, I'll use this. I'll copy this and use this as a variable name. After setting up the environment variable, you need to open this folder. There you will see an auth.json file. Just open it and it will be empty. Instead of my Anthropic key, our key name was my Gemini key. After doing this, now restart the terminal. If the API is connected properly, then you will be able to load the models. So here are the models that I can use right now using that API. Depending upon the service provider, you may or may not have these many models. Okay, for non-test purposes, let's see whether it's working or not. I'll say hello. Watch. Hello. Yes, it's working. Now I'll show you how to connect local models in PyAgent. To run local models, I'm going to use LM Studio. After opening the LM Studio, you have to open a server, which you can do by opening the developer section and start the server. Just toggle the switch. Okay. Once you do that, you have to load a model. Okay. For now, I'm going to choose Gemma 4 EB. Okay. While you load, you'll get these two things: API model identifier and local server is reachable at. Okay, you need to copy these two things and go to this location and create a file called models.json. Remember, models.json, not model. Create a models.json. Copy this name identifier and paste it here in the ID section. And this base URL, paste it here. It should have /v1 at the end, otherwise it won't work, and save it. Now open the PyAgent again and check for the models, and here I see, yeah, it says Google Gemma 4 EB ollama. So let's say something. Hello, how are you? With this, you have understood how to set up PyAgents on your PC.